morning, students. Now today in our journal proper chapter, question number 8, we are going to see the journal entries related to rectification of errors. So what that rectification of errors? We have already learned that while writing books of account, few mistakes are made. Those mistakes cannot be nullified in our accountancy just by erasing or just by cancellation. For that we have to write a new journal entry. Now when you write a new journal entry with a specific purpose, the purpose is that whatever you have done wrong, that to be reversed, and what you have not recorded, that we have to record. So this is what the principle of rectification of errors. Undo what you have done wrong and do what is required. So based on this particular concept, we have the journal entries. Now these journal entries have to be recorded in our journal proper. So this example number 8 is very much based on rectification journals only. Let us study and learn one by one how rectification entry to be derived. Now one thing keep in mind, these journal entry may not absolutely fit with our regular rules of account. It may not go well. It may not be exactly as per our rules because we have some special purpose for this entry. So we have to derive the entry based on the logical rule of a correct entry and what we have done wrong. With the combination of this correct and wrong, rectification entry will exist. So in this way we are going to learn rectification journal. Look at the page number 199 of your textbook, question number 8. Pass the journal entries from the following transaction in journal proper. Transaction number 1, rupees 700 received from Renuka is recorded in Bhumika's account. The trader, one trader has paid the money and you have recorded in another trader's name. So we need to find out how the rectification is to be done. So for this we need, one is the correct entry, one is that wrong entry, and one will be the rectification entry. What is correct? You have received from Renuka. So the correct journal entry becomes, that is cash account debit to Renuka. Okay, this is going to be the right entry. What you have done? You have recorded it to the Bhumika account. So you have recorded as cash account debit to Bhumika. Now, cash debit you have to do, cash you have done. So there is nothing wrong in this portion. So forget about this portion. Now what wrong you have done? You have credited Bhumika with a wrong figure and you need to record it to the Renu. So the journal entry what you are going to derive is, to nullify this wrong credit you have to debit the Bhumika. So your rectification journal, that what we are going to write there, your journal entry be Bhumika's account debit to Renuka's account credit. This is going to be your rectification entry. I am not writing here, I am writing directly over there. So your rectification journal entry is that wrongly recorded Bhumika's account debit to Renuka's account. The amount of transaction is 700. There is no need to write your 700 cash because cash portion is correct. So that not to touch. We have to derive entry from wrong account to be reversed and right account to be given the correct effect. Now the narration is important in this type of transaction. So to write a narration, what we have to start? Being rectification entry for wrongly recorded Bhumika's account instead of Renuka. So it is a different entry. So we write being and along with that the word rectification is necessary. So that you have to write being rectification entry for wrongly recorded Bhumika's account instead of Renuka. Number 2. Rupees 1000 received from Updesh for the bad debt written off in past, which is credited to Updesh account. Now, when you receive any money which was treated as a bad debt, now the debtor account was already closed earlier. So, no more debtor account to be recorded, but you have recorded that account. So, what wrong you have done? The right journal entry is you have received money. So, cash account debit to that bad debt recovered, or you can say return account. And what the wrong portion you have done? You have treated as cash account debit to Updesh account. So this Updesh wrongly credited, that to be nullified. So to nullify this you have to debit. You have to debit the Updesh account. So your rectification entry become Updesh account debit to bad debt return account credit. The cash portion is done properly, so that to be cancelled. So your second rectification entry is that Updesh account debit to bad debt return account. The amount of transaction 1000 rupees. Again, the narration is being rectification journal entry for wrongly credited Updesh account instead of bad debt return account. Bad debt return is a special account that to be credited with its special nature. Number 3. Rupees 800 paid to Sharma is debited to Verma's account. Now we are paid. So when you pay, money cash goes out. So you have paid to Sharma. So the correct entry is Sharma account debit to cash account. So number 3, Sharma account debit to cash. And what you have done? You have returned it to the Verma. Verma account debit to cash. So the cash portion you have recorded properly. Whatever mistake is done between the Sharma and Verma. So wrongly recorded Verma, that you have to credit, and the Sharma who is not debited, that you have to debit. So our rectification journal entry become Verma's account debit to Sharma account. Number 3, that is Verma account debit to Sharma's account. Amount is rupees 800. There are so many different type of rectification entry we will be learning. We have the one chapter in part 2 later on, but these all are the basic rectification journal of wrongly recorded one account instead of other. So again here your narration is being rectification entry for wrongly recorded Verma's account instead of Sharma. So that is what narration to be written. Number 4. 1200 paid for insurance premium is debited to drawings account. We have paid for insurance premium. Insurance premium is a business expense account, that to be recorded as a business expense only, and you have treated it as a personal account. When there is no special instruction given regarding personal expense, we cannot debit drawings account. So drawing account is wrongly debited, so we need to credit. Logic is the same, that what we have understood here. So your number 4, drawing you have wrongly debited, so that to be credit. So insurance premium account debit to drawings account. The amount is rupees 1200. And your narration is being rectification journal entry for wrongly debited drawings account instead of insurance premium. Next one, number 5. Old furniture of 6,000 of business sold for 5,800. So when you sold the furniture book value is given 6,000. So here your journal entry become that you receive cash account debit 5,800, loss due to sale of furniture debit 200 to furniture account 6,000. Now the cash portion goes to the cash book. So that we are not supposed to record. So 5,800 entry we are not supposed to do here. We have to record only the loss portion journal entry. So that loss journal entry we are going to write over here. That is number 5. Loss on sale of furniture account debit to furniture account. Only that 200 portion. 200. Because out of total 6,000, 5,800 is a cash. That what will go to the cash book and not to be recorded here. Only the loss, that 200, that loss to be recorded in journal proper as a special transaction. So only loss we are recording, being journal entry for recording loss on sale of furniture. Okay, we have not done any rectification. We have done only the portion of loss recording. So being loss on sale of furniture recorded 200 rupees. So in this manner, today we have learned the rectification journal entry portion. Then you can end with the question and find the total. Total is going to be that 3,900. See, when you do the question, the proper pro forma is to be done. Rupee always to be mentioned. Total you have to do. So many students are not doing and following all these things properly. This 11th class is a basic class. If you don't do so, the teacher may cut marks for this. So compulsorily follow the proper pro forma and complete your sum.